say one word? Might I just interject one concept at this juncture? Let me have it!
We obviously have mutual control over our body.
Did you ever have a hatchet go right through your face? You know, I'm talking about a good shot. Right there. Isn't it strange? It's the funniest feeling, because just after the hatchet goes in, before you feel any pain, you feel this blast of cool air in the middle of your brain.
Thank you for coming out to the show. Don't let the lights and cameras throw y'all. We filming a movie here tonight, and y'all gonna be in the shit. Except only I'm getting paid for the motherfucker.
Comics are special animals. We're not normal people. Normal people don't get up in front of audiences, an audience full of strangers, and demand their laughter and love every 15 seconds. Comics are finely tuned engines, and we run on a very high octane. Many of us are prone to needing alcohol or drugs in order to keep that applause and keep that illusion of control going. It's such a powerful feeling.
A guy on roller skates got up before I did one night, like at 1:30 in the morning, and that's when I knew this was just going to be a long, painful route.
A lot of times things really died, and that was probably the best part, because it was a great learning experience. That was a way to really learn and figure things out as to what becomes funny.
You could really fail.
Yeah.
You could really fail. And then I remember when, and later on, it was like when people became more precise with everything they had to do, and then we were gradually phased out because there was nothing precise about what we did.
When you feel that you're being rejected by 500 people all at once, it's a little heavy to take, you know. And you start getting this sweat that people call it flop sweat. But it really happens. I mean, it starts back here and then works its way across your face, down the latissimus dorsi, into your thighs, and then into your ego, into your car, into home, into therapy. And it's very difficult to take. I mean, you try everything.
It's a real education for me because I've not experienced this.
If the guy is just fighting for his life, then there's nothing enjoyable about it. But if you know it's a guy with a pretty good track record who's just trying new material, then the trial and error process of selecting new jokes and what works and what doesn't work, you know, that can be fun. But just seeing it happen, I wouldn't say there's much enjoyment to it, you know.
What else is going on? I've been concising things and segueing things into separate 7-minute segments for so long I've forgotten my act. Where was I around here? Oh, yeah, any New Yorkers in the crowd?
When comics are in the back of the room and they're watching a comic not do well, a comic in hell, a comic sweating, that's the funniest thing for another comic. I've been on stage and heard Richard and Damon and Eddie in the back, and everybody has a distinctive laugh. You know their laugh, you know? I mean, Damon, when you're bombing, this is what you hear. Ah!
It is so dark you can't see. You see the first few people, and then it's like being inside your own mind. You know, you look out there and it's just pitch black. You know, as I started to discover myself, I stopped smiling, and I started searching. But I remember that night, and because you know, after you do your set, you come over and you are just humble pie. It's, you know, like, Oliver, please, I want some more.
And I don't think guys develop like they used to. The incentive isn't there anymore. Like when you were making $20 a night and there was one club you could work at and you were trying to get on the Carson show, and you knew you wouldn't get on the Carson show unless you learned the craft and developed clean minutes. Now you can say, Dick, and I don't mean Richard, I mean Dick, and get a headlining gig at Milk Out of My Nose, you know, in Dubuque somewhere, you know.
Comedy, to me, is more than jokes and so forth, is attitude. So if your attitude, you can insult somebody and get them to laugh at you for insulting them, and then that's attitude.
I love the hissing. I love that when I come on stage. What kind of jokes you think I'm going to do, huh? Look at me. All right, I'll clean it up. Some dick in this chick bowls deep. And she looks back at me. And she's like, "Do you really care about me?" I'm like, "No. I had a load to drop